Happy Halloween, folks! Well, at least a few weeks before Halloween. We're going to be doing the Crimson Break of Halloween event for this episode. This is a lot of fun. I'm going to start off at the Ice Forged with Bjorn Stormbreaker. It's a very Nordic name. One could say. Nah, I won't go there. Anyways, this ship it's basically a retooled version of the Kansas, which, for those of you who are interested in the historical facts on the ship, there was no USS Kansas. It is a paper ship, but hey, so is the Ice Forged. This only exists in the land of make-believe as well. Oh, this event is a lot of fun. Oh, there's Vasilisa, or whatever her name is. Rasputin's bitch wife. Oh, by the hammers. I know we'll win. I have a pretty good feeling we'll win. This is on hard difficulty, by the way, folks. I'm pretty certain I put it on hard difficulty. I haven't beaten Insane yet. I'm working on it. Actually, no, I take that back. This might just be normal difficulty. I'll have to look in the. I'll have to look and see. Either way, we're doing this. Storm's Vanguard, or whatever his name is. So the Ice Forge is a pretty good ship. As far as it's probably the least favorite of my of these ships that they put out this season. It's got this shockwave consumable that is really nice, and I built this. I optimized the commander for reload of consumables. Oh yeah, now we're on to the next part. It's really dumb. First you gotta kill 6 enemies, and then you go to a different part of the map. Oh, and we're in the hardest corner too. Yikes! And now you gotta take out Vasilius's little ship here. Actually, it's pretty cool. It's a modified version of the Montana, which is another ship that technically never existed. Although, let's face it, it's got more street cred than the Kansas, if you ask me. At least this one, they actually they considered building it at one point. But yeah, you got this shockwave. The shockwave is really handy. It will take out any torpedo in the water, and it automatically deals a bunch of damage to any ship that it hits, which is pretty good because I think it's got a 7.5 kilometer range. Yeah, I know, stupid anti-freedom units, I guess you could call them. I wish it was in miles. It'd make more sense to me. But that's the world we live in. And to be fair, I mean, most of the nations in this game are in the metric system anyway. Technically, we're on the metric system, but nobody likes it. That's why we don't use it. Anyway, so you got that, and then you got the shield thing that you can see now. I got all these sweet Nordic shields up around me. This actually goes for the whole team, and while this is up, I'm regenerating health, which is very handy. Health regeneration is a must in these harder levels on this. But as far as I don't know, as far as the ship goes, the guns are fine. They do a lot of damage, but I don't know. I just don't like this ship. It's all the ships in this update are very unwieldy. Like even with the boosts on them to improve the rudder shift and all that, man, they are dogs. This is the worst part too, is when you get this downtime, because this thing has, so for a battleship, this has a shockingly short range with its guns. I mean, for Christ's sakes, the Pestilence is 11 kilometers out and we still can't hit it. It's still not in range. I forget the range on these guns, but it's pathetic. It's really pathetic, actually. But the nice thing is I mean, this thing was pretty much designed, I think, to be an up-close and personal thing. They give you a chance to focus on its secondary, which, no, I focus more on the consumables, because, I mean, that shockwave is fucking amazing. And the shield consumable is a must for the team, because that helps everyone. The Pestilence Varg. I wish they would release some of these, honestly. I don't know, maybe they did release the Pestilence at one point. I know the ones I'd really like to see, I think were from the Halloween 19 event, or maybe the Halloween 20 event. It was the one with, like, where you're escorting the Transylvania, you know, cargo ship. But, God, the enemy ships that you fought were very generic looking, but they look like shipwrecks. They were amazing. I really wish they'd release those skins. Those are cool. Oh, alright, so yeah, we get these blessings too. This is kind of annoying because it takes up a whole bunch of the screen. And now instead of doing all the action, you gotta sit here and read and see what the fuck this is going. Usually one is a boost to, one usually helps you with defense, one helps with offense. I usually go with the offense one, although honestly, in these harder ones, even with all the healing that it kind of gives you, you kind of need some of the defense anyways. This is a cool ship. By the way, I can generally read Futark, which is the language that's on the side of this ship. I have not even attempted to try to decipher this. If I do, maybe I'll put it in the video later on what exactly that says on the side of his ship. Right now I'm doing this in a preview mode, folks, so it's just consider it potato quality, because I have like the world's shittiest video editing program. At least I'm doing this one in the world's shittiest video editing program. Mainly because this one has a very quick turnaround. I gotta get this all up by, I've got like a few days. I only recorded this maybe a few days before you're seeing it, folks. But yeah, these are the ships from the Halloween event, and they're not bad. Like I said, this is probably the weakest of the bunch, and I still like this ship. I really like the look of it. The whole ice-encased funnel is pretty cool, I think. Oh, there she is, Vasilisa Rasputin, which I'm certain is Russian for ugly bitch. I don't know. I don't speak the Russian. But I am kind of a fan. I kind of wish they would have brought Rasputin back, but yeah, you know, they brought him back as a thing that you can buy in the store, so that's cool. I'm really liking that. God, as easy as this match is going, I swear this might be a normal match. We'll find out at the end, folks. As I just recorded this. Actually, I didn't record this today. I recorded this yesterday, and now I'm doing the audio track. Yes, I am audio tracking over this, as I've said in the last few episodes. I'm just trying that for this because there's a lot of sitting there and focusing on the game when you're playing it. So, and I know that's like the same with most games, but I mean this game is, yeah. When I'm playing this game, I'm pretty much useless. And I think one of the major things is that there's no way to pause. You can't just pause the game, because obviously it's a live game. You know, you're playing with other players. And that's the other thing too, is I don't like to let the other members on the team down, despite the fact that they usually let me down constantly. Oh, by the way, once you, I forgot to mention, once you defeat Lady Rasputin, or whatever her name is, yeah, you just have to survive for like 2 minutes. or sink all the enemy ships. I mean, look at all these fucking enemy ships. That is not fucking happening. This has got to be the hard level because, yeah, there is no way we're sinking all those ships. It just ain't happening. But honestly, pretty much we got this one in the bag, I think. There's only 2 ships, you know, we only lost 2 ships, which is pretty decent. We're still in it. You still got a cruiser, a destroyer, and a battleship. So, I mean, that's a pretty solid team, really. You definitely always want at least one battleship to be surviving. If you're in a match and you're out of battleships, you're fucked. Oh, there we go. Battle ended. I can't read what that says. I'm pretty certain this was hard mode, folks. Not insane, but hard. Look at that. We got, holy crap, we got 500,000 damage, which is, it's okay. It's not bad. It's better than what I usually do in this ship. That was a pretty good match. We unlocked, I'm pretty certain that we unlocked some missions. Oh yeah, look at that. I got a pumpkin. I got a pumpkin waiting for me when I get back to the menu. So, alright, our next match is going to be in the Blazing Dread, the cruiser of this event. It's probably, I don't know if it's the best of them, but it's definitely one of the more fun ships to play. It's based on the Japanese Suzuya, so you got another paper ship here. But it's pretty good. I mean, it's got a consumable that makes you really hard to hit.
Show no mercy.
But I mean, this thing is all about starting fires. It's got a totally fucking broken chance to start fires. And look at that. I set a few fires. But the nice thing is it's got a consumable. I don't have it equipped right now because honestly, at the higher tiers, you don't want to use it. It's got a consumable that'll any ship within a range of you that's on fire, it'll instantly make that fire explode and deal 7,000 damage to the enemy. And that's the nice thing because it's got a pretty quick reload. You can set stuff on fire pretty easy. So you get a bunch of ships on fire. I mean, you're dealing a ton of fucking damage. And now that they've got these new assist ribbons, yeah, you're going to get a ton of them with this ship because you pretty much did a ton of like a little bit of damage to everyone around you. That being said, though, I am not using it because I had to use the alternate consumable. This thing has no means of regenerating health other than its other consumable, which takes over the other one. And that one is essentially, while it's active, all the main battery damage that you deal with the HE, you get it back in life. So it's sort of like a vampiric drain effect. It's really cool. But it is the only way you're going to get health back with this thing without the blessings. And yeah, on the higher difficulties, you really fucking need that. I mean, the exploding all the ships around you thing is really cool. Because, I mean, you're starting fire like nobody... I forgot what the chance of starting a fire is. I think the commander maxed out has like a plus 30 or plus 40% chance to start a fire. And it's already got like a totally broken high fucking chance, and I think you can actually beef that a bit with the commander stats too. So I mean, this thing is just all about setting fire. That's all it does. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing with the commander when you max him out. You got a reduced fire damage by. Oh look at that! I ran right into the fucking. I do that a lot in this, folks, mainly because the ships are very, very hard to turn. They take forever to turn. They take forever to get up to speed. That kind of sucks about them, but I mean, yeah, you get what you take. You know, it's a special event. They do things a little bit weirder on the Halloween events. But yeah, everything about this ship is just starting fires. And the nice thing about the one thing, like, minus 80% damage from fire. That is an insane amount of... Ooh, we just got hit hard. And then the shield went up. All right, yeah, time to do the drain. Oh, there we go. You see that? Yeah, we built that up in no time. The nice thing is it's got a very fast reload, so you're not doing a ton of damage to the enemies, but you are setting them on fire, and that's pretty helpful. Also, it's got torpedoes. I don't think I use them very often in this match, but when you hit with these torpedoes, they hit hard. They hit really hard. And they're going to have to, too, because the true behemoth there, that's Rasputin's wife's boat. That thing is just a fucking damage sponge. It takes a shit ton of well, it's the fucking Montana. It's the Montana with a big old fucking sea monster attached to it, so, you know, it's going to be really bad. Alright, so normally in these just shooting the ship episodes, I will do random ships, you know, and just play a match with them, and hopefully it's a good match. So far I've been very lucky with that, but the this was a special one. Like I said, the Halloween event just dropped. I just got to play this. I went through the horror that was the day one server outage, which sucked. But hey, you know, some people might not say that Wargaming made it worth our while. I think they made it worth our while. That thank you bundle, or that sorry bundle, was actually pretty darn good. It came with a day of premium. The servers were only down, I want to say maybe 5-6 hours at most. So I mean, yeah, it was annoying, but yeah, they kind of made up for it. I'll give them that. It's funny because I heard everyone saying, like, oh no, they took it down because everyone was getting the Scharnhorst 43 from Pumpkins. It was a 100% drop. No, that's bullshit. It wasn't. I opened 2 Pumpkins before the server went down. I didn't get any all I got was that fucking Pumpkin Guts camo from Halloween 21. It fucking sucks. I ended up buying a whole bunch of pumpkin crates, mainly because I wanted the coins to get other stuff. But yeah, I had, like, I want to say I did the stupid thing where you buy the 45 pumpkin crates, because I was like, all right, I need all these fucking coins to buy, like, some of the ships that I really wanted out of this event. But the other thing is I want to make sure I get that Scharnhorst 43. By the way, so not worth it. I want to say it took me 20 fucking crates until I finally got my hands on it. And that was... I had to go through a lot of fucking pumpkin gut camo to get to that fucking ship. I'll say that. And I don't think I quite played it yet. No, I haven't played it yet. I just hear it is hot garbage. And honestly, I every time before I play any ship, generally I'm going through all the stats. And man, the stats on that Scharnhorst 43 suck for tier 7. It's so not worth the trouble. But who knows? Maybe it will somehow play amazingly. I know I've seen that before where you, like, on paper the ship looks like a real dog, but then you get it in the match and you're like, wow, this is actually a really good ship. Again, I think that comes down to a lot of luck, though. Yeah, I'm throwing torpedoes at him now. Or her, I guess. It's her. I do like that there was some continuity, and I do like that they came out with a new ship as an enemy this season. That's kind of cool. I always look forward to these events just because of the neat ship designs. This one is... I don't like the sea monster ones so much, because they've done this more than a few times. Some of the some of the Halloween event ships just kind of look silly to me. This one is alright. It's not terrible. I like that the head on it actually moves, the eyes blink and all that stuff. That's kind of cool. It beats the, oh, what was it, the Ognavoy a few seasons back, where it was like, it was a giant rat. And like, oh, Visilissa Rasputina, that's her name. Well, she got me, folks. I'm dead. I racked up 500,000 damage, though. That's not terrible. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. Alright, so in this portion of the game, you also have to protect that prisoner. In hard mode, that becomes a little bit of a challenge. It's pretty simple in the other modes. Wow, we almost got her, though. I think she's not long for the... Because she'll dick around, and then she'll finally go... Like, she'll focus most of her energy on trying to kill that prisoner. Yeah, it's kind of an escort mission, except for the escort doesn't move and is a big sitting duck. It's sort of like playing with an aircraft carrier that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. But you lose the match if they die, so... You kind of gotta... You gotta sit there and kind of protect them. You don't want to stray too far away. But, yeah, this is... Wait, what? Yeah, there she goes. She's done now. So now it's just wait out 10 minutes, or wait out 2 minutes. And at this point, I think that prisoner ship, the prisoner as it's called, will actually do things. And honestly, the prisoner is just one of last year's, or no, not last year's, but the year before's, premium ships. And I didn't like these because they all looked the same. Like, they had a very common theme to them. Like, every one of them, I mean, yeah, it's a destroyer. I think this is the Sinyao, it's one of the Pan-Asian ones. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I think it's the Xinyang. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, they had the Iowa, was another one of them. And, yeah, it's just the same thing. It's white hull, blue jewels on it, little lightning rod stuff. It was very boring, I thought. I don't think that they put much effort into it that season. This one, I think that they did a little bit better. I wish they would have picked better, the prisoner models, because it's not always this. It's not always this destroyer. Sometimes it's a battleship. Sometimes it's a cruiser. But yeah, they're just the ships from the event 2 years ago, I think. Man, this guy is... I hope that, yeah, because we still have to protect the prisoner from enemies, and this guy's just fucking Leroy Jenkins in. I hope he can survive the next fucking 10 seconds, because he's getting awfully fucking close to these ships. Oh, okay, I thought that was gonna kill us. I genuinely did. Oh, it wasn't you meddling kids, you. Take that, Rasputina. Alright, so how did we do? Well, we won. We did fair. Look at all the fires we started. That is a lot of fires, a lot of flooding, a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, second worst on the... Oh, geez, we sucked. That was bad. That was bad, and I should feel bad for playing that bad. But hey, we won. That's something. It's more than I can say for a lot of the games I'm doing right now in insane difficulty. Alright, folks, final battle for the video, and this one is... I saved the best for last. This was a good match. I'm not even going to lie. This was probably, I want to say, either the first or the second one I did, but I couldn't... No, it was definitely the first. It was a good one. I saved it for last. It was one of the best matches I've ever had in this event. This is the Grove Whisperer with the commander Neardenel Nadar. It's some sort of elven nymph thing. I don't know. It looks like they're going for a D&D sort of aesthetic thing on this. The ship is based on the Z-23, German destroyer, which was a real ship, so we actually got a real one here. Well, real-ish, because let's face it, I don't think the Germans were growing these in a forever, you know, Fey garden or whatever this thing came from that it said it did in the little bio. This ship is awesome. It really is. I don't like playing destroyers often, but this one is fucking amazing. Alright, so it's got that ghost cloak mode, which is really cool. Essentially, it makes you invisible, and it restores your health. You basically get a slow regeneration when it's active too. But this thing has an insanely fast reload speed for the torpedoes, and it's got a torpedo boost reload that, like, I want to say it's every 30 seconds it's active again. So, I mean, every 30 seconds you're doing a double shot of torpedoes. It's amazing. And look how fast we got through there. But yeah, I mean, this thing is already hard to detect, and I basically optimized it for stealth and torpedo reload speed. The torpedoes are like 80 knots, which is just screaming fucking fast. Yeah, this is a great ship. I always have great matches with this thing because it's just you run around on the outside. I think they got to be like within 3 kilometers to even spot you. And then you just spam torpedoes out, and trust me, they're gonna hit. At least some of them are gonna hit because you got so many fucking torpedoes. I want to say those are quad launchers, and you got 2 of them. Oh yeah, they're quad launchers. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. Right, yeah, right into the fucking. God damn it. That's the thing that sucks too. Is like this is a destroyer. You would assume that it would turn pretty good and it'd have pretty good pickup. You know, don't get me wrong. It's a fast ship. It's. I don't want to say it can pull 50 knots, and you can actually boost that a bit. And I think, yeah, it does have a speed boost on it. So I mean, you got that on top of that. But oh no, I take that back. It ain't every 30 seconds you get that double boost reload. I think it's every 45 seconds. Still though, that is an insanely huge turnaround on. Get out of my way, asshole. He's gonna do the same thing I did. At least I know I'm not the only one. Well, that is kind of the thing. I mean, these are pretty decent torpedoes too. I think they do 11,000 damage apiece. I could be wrong on that, but I know one thing: that fucking the true behemoth is just a fucking torpedo sponge. Because I think it's got insane torpedo damage reduction on it, which makes sense.
Is now activated.
And that actually is kind of a good thing because with all the torpedoes I launched at this fucker in this match, it ought to have some protection. That thing would have been dead a long time ago. But yeah, go figure. The sort of hippy-dippy fucking Fey elven ship is the one I actually like the best out of this event. I thought I would like I'd like the cruiser. Honestly, I can't stand the cruiser's commander, by the way. I can't remember. It's Eamon something. Don't get me wrong, his buffs are really nice. I just can't stand the sound of his fucking voice. Honestly, you can barely understand what any of them are saying in this. Because, I don't know, they use a distortion on it, but I mean, God, his voice is so fucking annoying. Her voice isn't much better, though. Still, though, it's a good ship. It really is. I'm surprised I'm not using the... Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention. Alright, so in the build for the commander I got going right now, she's got one that essentially increases the amount of damage your torpedo does, I think by 10%, if it's launched while you're not detected. So every torpedo that I'm launching where they can't see, obviously none of these are going to be the high hitting ones, but the ones where you're non-detected, and you have that ghost thing too that makes you invisible. So I mean, man, you can get off some sick amount of damage with this fucking thing. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely one of the funner destroyers I've played in a long time in this game. And by funner, I mean more fun. Because Jackie's here giving me the old stink eye on that. Yeah, by the way, folks, Jackie is here when I record some of these. She doesn't want to get on the World of Warships ones. I get it. It doesn't bother me. I can ramble on about ships all day. Trust me, any of my coworkers will tell you. I'm really holding on to that blessing. Oh, there, no. Oh, this. I remember this. I fucked this all up. All right, so if you hit the center button on the controller, it'll hide it so it's not taking up your whole fucking center of the screen, it seems. But trying to get it back, I could not figure out that you had to hold it rather than just tap it. So things are going to get really messy here in a few seconds, folks. It's going to be laughably terrible. Oh, I ran into another rock. Surprise, surprise. Boy, did I said this was a good match, didn't I? I mean, look at that. We've got like 47 torpedo hits so far in a single match. We're already to 500,000 damage. Like I said, this was a great match, folks. I was really proud of this one. I'm actually so happy I was recording for this. I don't think I've ever topped this. There it goes. I keep hitting the button because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We got it now, though. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I think I did the damage boost on top of that. So, I mean, that's gonna sting. Old Rasputin is gonna be hating fucking life here in a second. Alright, well, I guess only 4 of my torpedoes hit. Fucking lame. I'm gonna blame it on that battleship that just fucking died. I'm willing to bet he took a lot of those. Thankfully, there's no friendly fire, and thank goodness, because, wow, players are really dumb. They will just launch torpedoes into nothing. They will dive in front of your torpedoes for some reason. I don't know what the hell's up with the player base in this game, but god dang, some of them suck. I mean, says me, who's probably like one of the worst offenders of all this stuff. But, hey, you know, I'm used to being the worst player in the game. What the hell's all your excuse? You know? A couple of those are gonna hit. That's not bad. Oh, wow, no one's over here to protect the fucking,
engine has sustained severe damage.
The prisoner or whatever the hell they want to call it. I still just give it a name. I hate it that, like, in all these events that you usually have to protect someone. Oh, it looks like it's a destroyer again. Oh, good. The most fragilest of ships. Oh, yeah, double shot. There's a double shot. Hopefully it hits, too, because... My god, where the fuck is the rest of my team? Off fucking around, no doubt. I gotta say, Rasputin is being really nice right now to that cruiser because she's barely doing any damage to it. If I were her, I'd just fucking ram the damn thing and be done with it.
Enemy battleship has gone under.
I'm pretty certain we take her out, but I got to, even I'm on the edge of my seat right now, folks. Oh, good. Went invisible, so these do more damage. There we go. So yeah, we pretty much soloed the fucking the Rasputina. Wow, look at that. We already got 10 kills. 700,000 damage.
Good. Now let's get out of here.
And there's only like a minute and a half left of this match.
Is now deactivated.
Like I said, this was a damn good match. I'll probably never have a match this good again, folks. Honestly, I hate to admit it. There's a good portion of the time where I'm the idiots that are like halfway across the map,
Engine has sustained
letting the
severe
prisoner die. No, I'm never that dumb. Usually I hang out by the ship that, you know, you have to protect to win the match.
results, sir. As long
I don't
as
get why
weapons are
people just run away. I mean, I get that they get a little overzealous. They want to go do damage to the other ships. But you need someone to sit back and guard the squishy. And you know what? A destroyer is not a very good bodyguard. It's a good little assassin to sneak around and, you know, throw stuff out. I mean, you can build this as a gun build or as a gunship, but it sucks as a gunship. I know, I've tried. But yeah, I don't know. You know, why leave the destroyer as the only ship left over near the ship that you're supposed to protect? That is a terrible strategy. Just 20 seconds left. I doubt these torpedoes will even make it to their target by the time the end of the match comes. Oh yeah. At this point, we're just showing off. It's fuck it. Let's just shoot shells at them. Why not? What are they gonna do? There's like 2 seconds. Ha! We got another kill. Yeah, that was a great fucking match, folks. I'm so proud of that one. I'm actually really happy I recorded that. 820,000 fucking damage. Look at that shit. We sunk 12 ships. We had a bunch of assists. I didn't even catch how many torpedoes hits we got. We were number 1 on the team by a shit ton. But yeah, this was the Halloween event, folks. I'm really enjoying it. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, I'll catch you later, folks. Have a good one.